If you remember, a while ago I made a video about why you should start or at least consider investing into something, mainly crypto and stocks. But I guess I did not address one thing that some of you were asking, which one to get started with if I could only pick one, stocks or crypto or mutual funds, what? Now again, I have to say before we get started that I am not an investment expert, I am just like you, a beginner. But I have started a few months ago and I have a little bit of knowledge at least where to get started. I can't tell you how to make millions because frankly, I haven't made any. But investment is a long-term game, so getting started in an early age is good for you. So at least I can tell you that. Now I understand why so many of you are asking about crypto and which ones that I invest. Because crypto is one of those markets that you hear a lot on the news, right? People become millionaires overnight because they accidentally bought, or at least without planning, bought a lot of coins which they did not think would go high. But suddenly the coin's value increased and now they have a lot of money. That doesn't of course always happen. But when it does, it only happens in crypto. Now, one thing you have to realize about crypto is that most of these coins that you hear about on social media, well, they follow a strategy called pump and dump. Pump and dump. It means these investors buy these coins when they're at a low price and they just pump and hype it on social media until the value increases and everyone starts buying. And when the value is high, they just dump all of their coins and move on to the next. Those people already had bought that coin when it was at ground level and increased it to even like 10%. They still got 10% profit on every single coin they purchased. That's not really an investment, it's more like gambling, so I don't really recommend you do that. Yeah, investing in crypto or even investing in stock market without knowing what you're doing, just expecting that you will get money is just gambling. I mean, you can do the same thing on Play Rummy or whatever, so don't do that. Now, I have spoken about small cases before, which I use actually because it's a very good way of getting started with the stock market. But the small case app requires you to have a demat account for which you have to pay like one-time fees of 300 rupees or so. I mean, it's not bad and I still use it, but if you don't want to pay that fees at all, there is a new platform actually called upstox. They constantly have offers going on their demat accounts, and for whatever account you open, they give back the value. So I think there is this one offer going on where you open the account for about 290 rupees and you get the 290 rupees back in your wallet. Again, you can check the link in the description for the latest info, but yeah, there is a lot of offers going on upstox. So yeah, I got started there too just to see what it's like, and the interface is really good. If I were to start today between small case and upstox, I would probably go with upstox first. So I recommend you check that out first. Now, of course, I'm not going to talk about which stocks that you should buy or which stocks I buy because that requires a lot of research on your own. So this video is not to tell you what you should buy. It's just recommending platforms where you can buy. But then if you are still interested in crypto and you want to have a certain share, I totally understand. Even I do have a certain share of crypto coins. And that's the good thing about crypto, that you don't have to buy one single entity. You can buy it as per your cost. So if you want to buy like 500 rupees worth of Bitcoin, you can. Unlike stocks, which has a minimum trade amount, crypto doesn't have a minimum trade amount. You can start with 100 rupees. That's why so many people get started with it. But again, as I said, if you are getting into it without knowing what you're doing, you're kind of gambling with your money. So here's my advice. Only invest the amount of money in crypto which you are happy to lose. Like you don't even notice it being gone from your account. Generally, it's like around 2 to 3% of your income. And if you're wondering which coin to buy, well, again, this is not my official recommendation or anything, so don't hold me to it. But Bitcoin is pretty much the king of cryptos when it comes to long-term gain, and it's still gonna go higher than what it is right now. It's a rather safe investment, and I'm gonna say it with a star mark, but that's what I do. Whenever I have some extra money, I put it in Bitcoin. Yeah, Dogecoin and even the new Shiba has a lot of hype going around now that it's increasing its value. But again, it could be one of those pump and dump situations where a bunch of people who are holding on to their Shibas are waiting for the value to go high so they can dump everything and move on. I want to specify that please only invest in this if you're comfortable spending money on that. I mean, if you have some extra income, only then do this. Don't just go because I said you should do it. As I told you, I'm just a beginner like you, so whatever advice I'm giving are the lessons that I learned in my brief period of investing. I still have a whole lot to learn, and I'll keep updating you as I learn it myself so that I can save you some time with trial and error. So to summarize, if you're looking where to get started, look into stocks using upstox and also small cases. If you're looking for a particular one, I recommend the equity and gold. That's a pretty good small case. And if you're looking for something that's easy on an entry level basis, there is the top 500 companies. You can start investing for about 500 or 600, so that's pretty cool. And again, as I said, if you have 1 or 2% of your income left over, then look at crypto. I use coinswitch to invest in crypto, same as before. You can also use WazirX, which it's pretty good. Check out all the links I have left in the description with the pointers that you want to note. So yeah, you can take it from there. Let me know if you'd like more videos like this. Join me on Discord and we can talk about it more.